Hey again from the garden, it's Christina from Sunshine and Flora. So if you saw my last video, I left you with a little bit of a cliffhanger. I said I had some big news to share, so that's what I want to tell you about in this video. Now I'm going to walk you to basically what the big news is in a second, but this has been in the works for quite some time. You know what? I want to show you. Let's go ahead and go. Ta-da! Here's the big news. I bought another building. I am so excited. It looks really cute from the front. You see I have it decorated a little bit. I want to take you inside because inside it needs a lot of work. But basically, that's my garden. That's my photography studio. And the new building is right next door. This is going to be the future storefront of Sunshine and Flora. So I wanted to pop back in the garden to give you the backstory on this building. It's just a little bit too noisy out on the main road there. But like I said, my studio's here, the fenced-in garden is here, and the building right there is the building I bought. Now, we are friends with the previous owners of the building. There has not been a business in this building for 25 years, 30 years. There hasn't been plumbing in the building for like 20 years. It needs a complete overhaul, which I will walk you in there and show you a little bit of it. But we're gonna bring it back to its glory. Now, the previous owner did put new windows in the front and have it painted, which is why it looks so cute from the front. From the main road, it is just the prettiest building. My plan is, and I'll put a picture up on the screen, to expose the remaining windows so that it's from top to bottom windows. And I think it's just gonna be so fun. Now, the basic plan for this building is to be a storefront for Sunshine and Flora. So anyone that orders flowers will be able to come there and pick them up. I will have some retail space. And I'm going to take you out back here to the grow space to show you kind of what I have in mind, but I'm going to be able to do bouquet bars, maybe some U-pick, other events. It's going to be real fun. So let me go give you a little bit of a tour. Okay, so first of all, there's the greenhouse I was just standing in front of. That building, that's the building. How convenient is that? Let's go walk over there. So basically we go through my garden shed, which everything is a little bit of a mess this time of year. I'm sure you guys are running into that. And if you hear anything in the background, some weird noises, it's the elevator, it's harvest, and that is constantly running. So if there's kind of a static noise in the background, that's the noise. Anyway, so we're out here next to the hoop house. This is my existing garden area. This is my parking lot. My parking lot now, instead of ending here, I have all of this. That's the building over there. So this new garden space that I made earlier this summer is actually on the new property. So I hopefully will be able to put a fence behind the hoop house, kind of extend out to here. I want to leave a drive where you can come in, and most of this parking lot is going to turn into gardens and grow space. And here's the building. It's not very big. It's about 1,250 square feet. You can see from the back, it definitely needs some work, which you'll see when we go inside. I'm not going to take you in the basement. You get in the basement right here, and that's in pretty bad shape. We have to have pretty much part of the foundation rebuilt. So I'm not going to take you down there right now, but I will take you in the building just to kind of show you what I'm thinking. We have had an engineer here. We're waiting for those drawings to come back for the foundation. I have a tuck pointer lined up because you can see up here there's spaces in the block that all needs to be fixed. So the foundation will be fixed, tuck pointing will be done, and then we'll start working on the inside. I also need to put, obviously, some windows in. Now it's in pretty rough shape, but I can see the vision. Here it is. What a beauty. If any of you live in a small town, you know how buildings sometimes over the decades are just let go, and they either are let go so bad they fall in, or someone saves them. And we have somewhat of a revitalization going on in our town of different people saving buildings, which is awesome. So let me walk you to the front. I actually can see pretty good on the camera here. There's no lights in here. There's no lights, no plumbing, no heating, no cooling. This is the front door, which is deadbolted shut, so we can't even get in the front door. But basically, I don't know, this must have been some office space. These walls will come out because they don't even go to the top. So you can see that, they're just kind of fake walls. Those will come out. So when you come in the front door, this whole space will be open. It'll be open all the way to the high ceilings. This will be the retail space. I'll have a big counter in here. We'll have to build, you know, kind of a room back here, like a nice bathroom. But this whole area is going to be open retail space. And there's going to be so much light coming in, it's going to be amazing. Now, unfortunately, I am not able to save the tin ceiling. Decades ago, the roof was bad. It does have a new roof on it, but as you can see, that is not savable, unfortunately. The floor may or may not have to be rebuilt when we fix the foundation, but it's just going to be awesome. So as we pan around, that can kind of just be a big storage closet. And then this back quarter of the building will save these double doors. This back quarter will become my workroom. I know it looks a little creepy right now, but this will become the workroom. So over here, where there's just some random cabinets, there will be a big long counter under these windows, sink, workspace. Those windows will be replaced with big, tall, beautiful windows that look out on the garden. We will add a stairway over in this corner that goes to the basement, so we can enter the basement from the inside of the building. You can see the power boxes there. We have one power outlet, so we have a light plugged in. Otherwise, that's the only power in the building. The pink door, that's the creepy bathroom. That will be remade into a flower cooler. So we'll be putting an air conditioner in there to the exterior wall and a cool bot, and that whole room will become a flower cooler. And then I think I will end up putting shelving in this corner just like there currently is. But I think it's going to be awesome. I know it's in really, really rough shape, but can you just see this whole open space with beautiful window light coming in, a counter, retail space. People can come in for fresh cut flowers. Since I'm the market coordinator for town for our farmers market, I could also have winter markets, pop-up vendor fairs. The possibilities are endless. It's just going to be so fun. And then as far as the exterior back here, this will all get cleaned up. The exterior stairway will go away, and behind the building can be a big cement patio, possibly with a pergola. And then all of this area can be gardens and planting space. It's just going to be amazing. Talk about an urban oasis. So that's the big news. I am so excited. Behind me, those white panels, those are those big windows that will be right under my work counter. So I can, you know, prepare my market bouquets and look right out here onto the garden, and it'll be a really great view from the garden as well. All of these blocks will be tuck pointed, they'll be painted and sealed. It's just going to be really fun. We hope to get the building stabilized before winter. We'll start construction in the spring, and we'll see when it gets done. But I'm just really excited, and I was really excited to share it with you guys. I will be documenting the whole process along the way, all the renovations of the building and how we set things up, and I think it's going to be really fun to share with you guys. So anyway, that's the big news, and of course stay tuned for a lot more gardening yet this fall. I have a lot to do, garden cleanup and other things to plant, so I'll be sharing that with you too. But I definitely will be sharing everything that goes on with the new building and that whole new project. So stay tuned for a lot. We'll see you soon.